Okay, what I'm doing right here is I located, there's a school of fish right here on this last column. I'm using a Canyon Creek super ultralight rod. It's 7 feet long. I bought it at Dunham's Sporting Goods. I'm using 2-pound test Vicious high vis line with a Daiwa Reverus, an LT 1000 size. And right here is becoming one of my favorite jigs. And it's a crappie magnet with a 1/32 ounce jig head. Now those fish were right here and they were about 6 feet deep. So let's drop it down here around 6 feet. Now what they're gonna do, they're probably that school of fish, they're just gonna they're gonna weave herself in and out of these columns. I'm gonna have to keep up with them. There's one right there. Maybe we're gonna have a good evening bite. That's a keeper too. I'm fish hungry, so I'm gonna fish extra hard. This is all about eating a crappie. I'm hungry. I didn't bring nothing to eat with me. Coca-Colas don't satisfy your hunger. But there's about a 10.5-inch crappie. Maybe close to 11. Let's put him in the bucket. Let's put it right here. I'm just gonna fish hard and quick. But at least we know how deep they are. That's the main deal. You need to know how deep they are. And that way we can hold that jig right in front of their face. I tell you, this crappie magnet here lately has outperformed any jig, folks, that I have fished with. There's something about it. Now I used them years ago and forgot about them, but they're effective for a crappie. And I'm just kind of floating this jig back. It's right there at about around 6 feet right now. And I'm fishing it slow, folks. Slow as you can fish it, the better. Any time of the year. Usually. I'm gonna say 90% of the time. I got another good crappie on right here. What about that? Doggone good one too. Vertical jigging. I should have been doing this all day. I missed the point. I sure did. I missed the point. They're gonna tear it up, I guess. But there's another one. Let's put him in the bucket. That's what I'm talking about. Crappie are delicious eating fish. When I get hungry for them, I'm not a big fish eater, but when I do, look at there. That's the kind I like to catch. 10.5, 11 inches long. I'm just gonna lower it right back where that crappie hit. Let's just drop it right back on his head. I'm gonna let it free fall until he hits it. Well, he's got it that time, didn't he? And it's a good one too. My line was wrapped around around my last eyelet. That's a good one. Yeah, I can't flip him. He's too big. That's a good crappie. That's a good crappie. Right there where my net is the spot. There's a school of them right there. Look at there, what one. Look at there. Beautiful fish. Let's put him in the bucket. Boy, we mounting them up right there. Try that again. They position now about right in there. They moved a little bit. Let it fall, let it fall, let it fall. Pick a rod up and let it fall and keep it level. Anywhere from between 4 and 6 feet. And then catch him. That's a good fish right here. Look here, what a crappie. My goodness. Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes I may mess up and I fish the wrong patterns for crappie. Let's put him in the bucket. My. God. What a fish. Ooh, I'll fillet that one. That is important though. I will. There he is. Pretty good one. I'm not going to keep him though. He ain't big enough to keep. I ain't got off good. That is important though in crappie fishing, which I talk about that a lot. Being able to judge distance. Being able to hold that jig in front of them right in their face. They can't stand it, folks. They cannot stand it. Once you find that depth, you got it pretty well made. You'll catch them and you'll catch them and you'll catch them. But that depth changes. Now it's late in the evening, they're high up in the water column, but it's possible these fish were 5 or 6 feet deeper than what they are right now. Midday. It's more than possible. They probably were. In the evening, they generally always come up when they're suspended like this up in the water column. The reason they do that is because the shad do the same thing. That's what they're feeding on, this little tiny shad right now. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. Look here. I want y'all to look right here now. I'm an excited old man. It's a good one. I definitely fished completely wrong today. But we're making up for it. Golly. That's a good one. Darn good one. I'm tired of her saying, we ain't got no crappie. We ain't got much crappie. Well, we're going to have some crappie. How you doing? I said, how you doing? Good. Hey, it wouldn't make you mad at me if I was to give you some crappie, would it? Would you get mad at me if I give you some crappie? No. Okay, well, I mean to come up there and give you some. Okay. Yeah, let me get that loose for you. I will. I'll get that loose for you. Them jigs cost money, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
If you'll take it and fish that manner about 4 to 5 feet deep, and throw up here close to them, they'll come back through. But right now they're pressured out. I caught so many of them, but they'll come back later on. After I give you these, it should just pop out.
That's 12 feet, though.
Big old rock, there it is.
That's 12 pound test.
Yeah, it's 10 foot right here where I'm at. And 12 foot right there. Well, I'll just hand this off to you. That's too heavy. Wait a minute. Let me go right over here where it ain't so bad. There's about 20 or 25 of them in there. Yeah. Y'all don't care to be on camera, do you?
No, not at all.
I got a fishing channel on YouTube called, yeah, called Richard Gene the Fishing Machine, and I'll give. Yeah, them's a big crappie. I fish a lot, and then run it through that ring right there. And that's a long stringer right there.
Yeah.
Now you can string them up and then hold it.
Good size.
Yeah, them's good crappie for this lake. Now, the Tennessee River's got bigger crappie, but them's good. And they are all legal. I done measured them.
Don't take my feet, bro.
Well, what was that? Y'all see that? Something big, y'all. That's probably a carp or something. Look at there, what a stringer full. Whoa, a crappie. We're gonna eat tonight. Well, God bless y'all. I'm gonna ease on down the river. Them old rocks they dangerous.
Yeah, they'll be in that water swimming.
Oh, be careful on them.
Come on, man. These fish here. You got it.
We'll see y'all.
Thanks, man.
You
Hey,
welcome.
don't forget your food.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. But they'll be back. They'll be right around. Get up, throw just as close to them columns as you can. About the fish about 4 feet deep with them minnows, and I guarantee you'll catch some more.
Thanks again, Rich.
Well, you welcome. No, I hope y'all catch a bunch. You probably will. You probably catch that many more. Well, folks, that was a great and blessed day on the water. And I want to give a special shout out to Michael Buttram, who bought me a biscuit at Jack's. I was behind him in the drive-thru. He bought his and left, and I drove up to the window, and they give me my biscuit and didn't charge me, and come to find out Michael bought it for me. So thank you, and God bless you, Michael. Hey, and for the rest of y'all, look here now. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for all you've done for this channel. And, whoa, man, I'm talking about, hey, I'm talking about doggone dead, blame it. Whoa! Give me that. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good food.